On today's episode, our weekly news roundup. Then we'll be getting into Mariah Carey gets hit with a copyright lawsuit. And then we'll be closing it out with 50 Cent and Madonna exchange blows on social media. All this coming up. All right. Welcome back to the Strange Noise Podcast, everybody.
Welcome back, friends.
Hey.
Glad to have you.
I was waiting for more to go.
Hey-oh. There you go.
Hi.
Hey. Welcome back.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Yep, we're off to a good start.
Yeah, we are.
Big time.
Too much coffee.
Oh, I know.
Or not enough. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
We'll see.
Where that you kind of just restart it.
Yeah.
Get so much in your system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes.
Dude, we're fucked today. It's my fault. I suggested we do something, and then Ray fucked it up, and I was like, "Yo, we're fucked for the whole episode."
Oh man, it's so fucking good.
So this is what you're turning into, guys.
Yeah. I wish you guys can see everything.
I know.
I wish there was just little tiny cameras in here, and you can see all the little funny moments that we share
One day.
before we record this episode for you. It's wild.
But let's just get right into the
Let's go.
episode.
Let's do it.
Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. This on.
Yep, it's hard.
Just gonna close it.
Thanks, everybody.
That's it. Well, thank you for showing up.
Oh man, on this week's news roundup,
Yep.
we got a couple of some headlines for you guys. Wanted to say R.I.P.
Yes.
to Dave Smith.
Yep, Dave Smith, the godfather of synthesizers,
Yes.
made the Prophet 5. I believe he worked on the Oberheim too, and it's just a lot of music from the 80s and from even nowadays we wouldn't have without that man.
All
Awesome.
you bedroom producers that love your
Yeah.
synth stuff, you would not have any of it without him.
Yep, a lot of iconic music
cool.
we wouldn't have, like, Zapp Roger,
Wow.
everything, dude.
Dude, Kraftwerk probably.
Kraftwerk,
Oh,
yep,
dude.
Daft Punk,
Wow.
everything. So,
R.I.P. to one of the legends.
yep,
He goes to
72.
Whoa, hit
Yeah.
the life.
Yeah.
72.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a good
That's
run.
pretty cool. Yeah.
I hope I make it to 72.
Me too.
I might check out around 55. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how I'm feeling. But yeah, R.I.P. Hope he goes to the big, what do you call it? Orchestra in the sky.
Big algorithm in the sky.
Big algorithm in the sky.
Oh, Daddy
the
algorithm.
Digital C, dude.
Yeah, Digital C.
Ooh, that's a
right.
good one. I like
you
that
go.
one. I like that one. But next up, the Weeknd is kicking off
Abel? The Abel.
Yeah, oh, sorry,
weekend.
yes.
All right, cool.
Abel,
Just making
aka
sure.
the Weeknd.
We're talking about that weekend.
Yeah.
Not the past weekend.
The weekend.
Really are launching a tour that's NFT based. Is this what it is?
NFT based. Yeah. So he's teaming up with Binance, which is the biggest platform for buying crypto. And apparently they're going to have digital tickets with accompanied NFTs. And I don't know how any of it works.
Yeah.
And we're still baffled by this whole thing. But honestly, there's a trend. And
Yeah, it's coming. It's
Something's
it's
happening.
making its waves, and it's gonna. However it works, 'cause I like what.
No.
Seriously, we should have a shirt with Ray's meme, because when we told him about it, he was like, "What's going on?" Like just like
it was so crazy.
like
I was like,
that.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah,
How does this work? I'm like, I don't even know, man.
exactly. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I know that things
Yeah.
are digital and
Yeah.
we can buy digital tickets
Yeah.
and shit like that. And they're going to give you a digital NFT, but
And I think you even said there was gonna be like a digital currency for that show, right?
Oh, used for the concessions, like
yeah,
for use the
it
merch.
kind
and
of
stuff
sounds like that. Yeah, that they're going to have
Okay.
their own set
The
tour
easiest
currency.
way for me to understood that was like 7-Eleven points. Like you get,
Oh, yeah.
you buy something, whatever, and you stack up points, and then you use those points to get something else or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was the easiest way for me to
Yeah.
understand that reward system.
I imagine it's something like that. The way I thought about it is like so NFT is like attached to the ticket.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it's almost a collector's item in a sense where like, hey, you went to, the Weeknd or aka Abel.
Yeah.
Hey, this tour.
Yeah.
Kind of like where we used to get tour posters. We get tour posters of certain shows.
Yeah.
Cool, like hologram stickers,
Oh,
or
yeah.
not stickers, but the tickets
The
were
ticket
like,
stubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
special. Yeah,
Yeah.
super cool.
So this is how I'm picturing it, is that it's kind of something like that. Like, so it becomes a collector's item, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the part where they're using NFTs or crypto for like buying merch or something like that, I don't know. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like we said, majority of people probably don't have crypto. I mean, at
Right.
least,
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, the masses.
Yeah, for sure.
Majority.
Imagine them, the ones that would fill up a stadium, like they don't have enough, or at least enough crypto to like.
Hey, you're not gonna. The person that's like just trying to save up money to get the ticket probably doesn't have any fucking crypto.
Yeah.
They're not
No.
worried about that.
Yeah, not at all, man.
So it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. I mean, like we said though, like NFTs and music, they just seem like they're just going for it.
Yeah.
I asked Rob when he threw the article up. I was like, it seems like music industry people either really believe in NFTs and crypto, or they're just betting this is the horse. Like this is
Yeah.
they're just latching everything to it. Like I can't really tell yet which
Yeah.
one it is.
It's a weird
I
one.
don't even know either, man. I don't know how to think about it. But
I want to
yeah.
be on the ground floor. I want to make millions.
That's it too. I think that's why like I keep like doubling back to it, and finding new articles and just hopefully like something fucking clicks, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I'm trying to retire
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Because it's funny. Because much like other crypto, it's very volatile. And that's one of the things that they're stipulating to all of their attendees. Like,
Oh, okay.
hey, we do know that we are making it crypto based and there's NFTs, but this is all volatile. So just so you
okay.
know, you may get an NFT and it's worth maybe $0 or maybe $10,000.
They're putting that disclaimer out there
Yeah.
just to kind of save themselves a little bit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a fucking broad spectrum, or
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just
from
like
0
the
to
value of
10,000.
something could just jump up or go down.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. Like, it's weird.
Oh, you know what would be super cool to add some value to these tickets? If this is the Weeknd's or his official last tour as the Weeknd, then he just
Oh.
completely transfers over to Abel.
Yeah.
That way, it kind of gives them extra value to these ticket stubs.
Damn,
So-
dude.
Alright.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
good.
not bad.
If you need to use it, go ahead. Just contact me.
It's my
Get some
idea.
kickback.
Yeah.
But from there, we're going to be talking about now Coy Leray. Hey, I got it.
There we go.
I kept saying Leroy.
Leroy.
But
Leray.
Coy Leray, a female rapper, right,
Female rapper, yeah.
is in the news for an interesting, I guess, turn of events.
It's so weird. Yeah, this one's interesting, guys, because apparently she was giving one of her fans a lap dance on stage, and I showed you guys the video.
Yeah.
She ends up giving this guy a lap dance where she's like fucking just slamming
Yeah.
her ass on him,
Yeah.
Was not her first time.
Yeah, not at all. And
No.
at a certain point, he kind of like grazes and caresses her ass, which sounds like something typical in a lap dance, you would think. Although I'm sure when he got on stage, they probably gave him like rules. And,
Rules of
you know,
engagement,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, look, you're just going to sit there. Don't do anything. You can't touch her. And he probably broke those rules by doing that,
Yeah.
Which is the reason why she ended up kicking him off stage. And she brought in another person and ended up like, grinding on him too. And almost like grinding his face. It was
Yeah,
so
Her
crazy.
crotch. Yeah, for sure.
Like
She
she
got-
throws her crotch up high. Super high.
She's been doing them yoga stretches for sure.
Yeah,
But,
but for me, I was thinking like, this is crazy. Why would you get a fan to do this
yeah.
and then be mad when things go wrong? Like someone touching your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a weird thing. Like you're bringing up a fan to do a very sexually suggestive dance,
Yeah.
and then to
Expect them, which is not a professional, to not do anything.
yes, and then get upset when they do act how you would normally act when you're getting a lap dance.
Right. Yeah. It's like a
you're-
loaded situation.
Yeah, it's entrapment.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
They got
There you
him. Yep, we solved it. No.
Solved it. No.
That's it. We're not talking about it no more. We figured it out.
Boop, next one. But no, like it's interesting to if they did give him a disclaimer before,
Yeah.
100% I can see why he's in the wrong.
Yeah.
But if they just like yanked him on stage and then he was like, oh, I'm into this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I could understand where he'd be like, hey, like, where did I mess up? You started this. Like, but if they did totally give him like disclaimer, hey, don't, no touchy, no touchy.
Yeah.
Luke sees no feelsies.
Then he's totally in the wrong. But like, if they don't, I mean, you're pretty much setting him up to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say.
Yeah. I would say, dude, like, whatever happened to just having like a stage production, you
Yeah.
know? Hire a dancer, hire a male dancer that you can, or just a male in general,
Yeah.
Yeah, just hire
he's
someone.
hired, though,
All he's
you
going to do
know?
is sit there.
Yeah, and he's part of your show if you're going to entertain that way.
Yeah.
Because, like, this whole conversation is not that, that's risque and it shouldn't be done. That's
Yeah.
fucking
No.
not what we're talking about at all. It's just the idea that it seems like entrapment,
Yeah.
Putting that situation into someone like that, their hands, it just seems like fucked up.
And the infuriating question that I would love to throw out there is, would the same turn of events happen if it was a female that she brought up and started grinding on her?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and she went and kind of like went at her, like,
Yeah.
trying to cup her or whatever. And would she have been thrown off stage?
Yeah.
I would assume if the same, rules of
Yeah.
engagement were given to her, she should be.
Yeah.
But I'm sure all the Ben Shapiro stands out there will like dive into this one really deep. But I don't know. Let us know what you
Yeah.
guys think. Was the guy in the wrong? Should he have been thrown off
Yeah.
stage?
It just depends on the backstory. So we'll
Is
see.
she in the
Yeah.
wrong? Should she
Oh, yeah.
change up?
Should she have not gotten upset with the guy?
Yeah.
Was it just what was expected?
Yeah.
We'll see.
We
I have
don't
not
know.
even listened to her music, so let us know. Do you like her music?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like her music?
But anyways, from there we'll head into our first break, and we'll be right back. But from there, let's get back into the episode.
Let's do it.
And the queen of pop. I don't know. Is she a queen of pop?
Yeah.
She was once.
She was one.
The queen of Christmas hits.
Yeah, there you go. There
That's
you
a
go.
fact.
Yep.
Miss Mariah Carey is slapped with a copyright lawsuit.
Ooh.
Believe it or not.
You won't even know. You won't even believe it or not. What song?
Yeah.
Of her actual Christmas hit, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
So crazy.
But not for any actual musicality reasons.
No.
Just the title.
Yeah.
She's been hit with a. Do you have who hit her with the lawsuit? With the person?
I'll bring up the name, but
I don't know if he's worthy.
I don't know if he's worthy.
You know what? The article I read was interesting. They dove into that part. They're like, we usually reserve ourselves from any opinion of like a copyright lawsuit, like from inputting their opinion.
Yeah.
But they're like, this one seems so frivolous, like they actually had to do it. I want to say it was like Spin Magazine too, like some
Okay.
nice.
They try to be as
unbiased as possible.
unbiased as possible. Yeah.
But they're like, in this case, they're like,
Fuck it. We're just gonna. Yeah.
so Mariah Carey's hit "All I Want for Christmas Is You" was released in 1993.
Yep.
The person alleging the copyright incident released their song, I believe, in 87.
87.
87. No relation sonically,
Yeah.
lyrically.
Nothing.
The only thing they're proposing is that she stole the song title.
Song title. And the artist name is Andy Stone.
And
Andy Stone.
Andy Stone. He
Van
also
Stone.
made a Christmas song and the same title. But he
How long?
wants $20 million in damages.
dude,
That seems excessive.
For a name, yeah, that's excessive.
not only that, like, for it to come almost 30 years after the song has been
Yeah,
released.
that's the thing.
Come on.
Maybe he was just like, we'll let this ride until like 2020 and then we'll make some money. Yeah, bro, this ain't gonna stick.
Yeah, the long con, dude.
The long con.
But
I don't think so.
I think they were saying if anybody's being generous to him and his lawsuit, themes in the song could be related to
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
But they're like, it's not a really.
It's got like a small chance of sticking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But they were saying like it's not a unique like kind of lyrical content of the idea of like being lonely at Christmas time and saying all I want for Christmas is you. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
not a
not-
unique.
yeah.
I mean, it's basically what Hallmark banks their
Yeah.
freaking movie catalog on.
Yeah.
You know what I don't know? And I should have done this prior to even bringing this up, but I want to know if he even has a hook of All I Want for Christmas Is You, because her song obviously is a complete hook.
Exactly.
All I
Oh,
Want
yeah.
for Christmas Is You.
That's
you
what I
know?
was thinking when you said lyrical content. I'm like, that's got to be like the only thing, right?
Well, I listened to the song. I did
Okay.
listen to the song.
Okay.
No. The
No.
only thing, like, it's similar themes.
Okay.
But like I said, it's basically the same similar theme as, like, looking at all the Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Like, they all have the same.
Got
theme.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't, I don't think you can pull, like, because, I mean, how many songs have been written about, like, broken hearts? Like, how many songs have been
Sure.
written about, like,
Yeah, you can't. No
unrequited
way
love?
can you copyright a
Yeah.
theme like that. No.
So, I mean, if you're being charitable, that's the only thing you could say is that maybe some of the themes are there, but that's not gonna stick.
You're not. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're.
I feel like song titles are recycled too, you know?
For sure.
Between bands. Like they're never the same exact content or point of view, but song titles.
no, how many times have you gone into like Spotify or Apple Music, searched a song that you were looking for,
Yeah.
and then like 50 of them come up?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, which
sure.
one am I looking? Okay, that's the one.
And it's like so many different genres of,
Yeah.
music too. It's like country, fucking folk, or it's like, geez, they all have the same fucking title. It's weird.
Dude. I'm wondering, is it to the point you're making, like, or that you're saying like, oh, I waited till 2022 to. I wonder if he knows, like, oh, it's such, like, I don't know, frivolous. Maybe she'll throw him some money, and he'll just like walk away.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm
She's
wondering.
got it right. She's got the money.
Ooh,
Does she, or
you think
she-
she still has it?
She's caked up.
She's caked up, or
Yeah,
didn't?
yeah.
Is
Well,
she still?
money and other stuff too.
I was not gonna say.
Is she? Is she still with Nick Cannon?
No,
Or did he take her money?
No.
He won money,
took her
right?
money, bought
Well,
some
he had
turbans.
a lot of money too.
Well, I think she had more money, right? Or did he have more money?
yeah.
She
You know
probably
what,
had more,
though?
but
He's stacking up for himself.
I know, yeah.
He's right. He's like
doing a lot.
director of like he owns Wild 'N Out, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like was it MTV or no? Who owns it? Nickelodeon? Who owns Wild 'N Out?
I'll be honest with you. He's like a black Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know? Like he's definitely like heading in that direction where he's which Ryan Seacrest is a poor man's
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
sucks because no one's really gonna fucking catch that reference, you know.
People are like, who?
It's like you're a shitty gatekeeper. You know? Who are you to drop Dick Clark's name? But
Don't you dare speak his name.
yeah, that's really what it is. You know, Dick Clark fucking started that whole thing.
He did pioneer that. Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
And Nick Cannon is going into that realm of it.
Yeah, which is a really great place to be because man, he's gonna fucking stack so much money, man.
So
'Cause
much cheddar.
You're like the head of all these productions.
Dude, but back to the Mariah Carey thing, like I don't see it going anywhere. That
Nah.
honestly, and
Seems weak.
I feel like we're at a point where like copywriting has been getting so crazy.
You
Like
can cover it for anything.
dude, I was telling you, like we were playing some music before we started, and the classic "The Thong Song" came on,
Yep.
and we were jamming out.
Mm.
But I was telling you guys, I watched a little mini doc about the whole song, and they said that like Ricky Martin actually owns 70% of the royalties from the Thong Song. So Cisco, like that song was huge.
That sucks for Cisco, bro.
70%
What does he have? Like 5? Because then I know some of the royalties are probably going to like other people in there and
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
you're
you're right. Like,
Yeah,
the writers,
the writers
producers.
and producers. So what does he got? Like 2,
And
3?
not only that, the you know that violin hook. The
Yeah.
dun, 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 like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
he had an what do you call it? An accomplished orchestral violinist play on that.
Wow.
So this guy has like all these crazy
Yeah.
awards, and I was in the documentary or the little mini doc. It shows like he shows all his like grand awards from playing all these prestigious things, and he shows his Grammy for the Thong Song.
Wow, that's so awesome.
And he's like, basically he even says he's like, I have all these awards. He's all, but he's like, I do prize my Grammy for the Thong Song.
That's one that made him the most money,
Yeah.
probably.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, like he gets royalties from
Yeah.
that, so I imagine like some are being paid to him. So
man, 70% seems really excessive just for Cisco saying, living the vida loca.
yeah, it's just like it's just the one line, and Ricky Martin came in and said like, hey, basically
gotta pay
slapped
me.
him. Yep.
But that's like, how could you? I mean, he did say it like him though, right? That's the only reason why.
I mean, he
Because
said
Living La
it in
Vida Loca is
Spanish,
just,
but
but he
Living
did.
the vida loca. Like, I don't know, man.
But I
Like,
mean, the cadence is there, right?
I mean, look, what I was telling Ray too before you
not,
stepped in off the mic was that to me it almost seemed like he's just kind of paying homage to sort of like pop phrases, you know,
at
like
that moment, yeah.
yeah, at the
Oh,
moment,
you're right,
you know?
yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
it seemed, you know.
What
He's
was
just
relevant?
like, yeah, I never would have thought that was like infringing on somebody's like copyright ever because
Yeah.
the majority of the fucking song. That's what I'm looking at. The majority of the song, it has nothing to do with Living the Vida Loca, like Ricky Martin bullshit.
yeah.
Like,
But that was in the chorus, right? It was like the hook too, right?
No, I want to say he only says it one time.
It's like
God
Yeah, it's
damn,
one
man.
line. I think he
Yeah.
says it. I think that's what the
He's like,
mini
sounds
dump.
Sorry, Cisco, yeah, some shitty lawyers, bro.
That's like,
Yeah.
what? And I don't know. He says somewhere.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm all trying to.
We already know this is your favorite song. This is Rob's favorite song. Legit. Yeah, legit.
When I was younger, I thought that this song would attract females. I don't even know why. I'll be honest with you. That's exactly what I thought, dude.
It's like
The music video, he was on the beach, like kicking sand past all these like asses that were like laying down, like, and I was
kids
like,
with their
this is
potato salad. They're like, oh,
yeah, they were all in thongs, you know, like lined up. And I thought, this is so awesome. This is like the cat call. It
The cat call.
has to be, you know, that's how naive I was.
It reminds me of a freaking I don't know why, but Black Panther, or is it Black Panther? No. What's the Steel Panther? What's the one that the clone that
Sex Panther?
Sex Panther?
Oh, Sex Panther?
Yeah.
60% of the time works all this.
Yeah, it was one of those things. I fell for the gimmick of it. It's so weird. But damn, that song fucking
It still bumps though.
yeah, dude. It really
I
does,
still
man.
bump it every now and then.
But honestly, the song, it's so much deeper, which you guys do need to get into the documentary that Ray's talking about because he was like fucking schooling me on the music of it. It was actually a song that was meant for Michael Jackson. It was an option to him. And he was thinking
Michael
about
passed on it for a minute.
He passed on it, but
Yep.
then he doubled back and said, I want that song. And they were like, oh, it's already sold to Cisco, whatever. But that's wild.
Yeah, that's a good story behind
So
it.
it shows you the quality of the music at
Yeah,
least.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah. It's a good produced track for sure.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And that music is like it's catchy as fuck. So
And then with the violinist too, or
And that was the thing on that song. Like he went into it like kind of he had a sample of a violin part, but he's like Cisco was like no, I want to up the production. I want to get a real violinist to play on it.
Wow.
So like he upped it. But like back to the copyright thing, like I think you made a good point earlier. Like I think Ricky Martin did something where like he was a bigger artist at the time.
Yeah.
Kind of bullied.
Yeah, he bullied
Cisco.
him for
He's
sure.
like no. You know I'm gonna own this.
his lawyers should have
Yeah,
stood
they
up a little bit
they
more.
came hard, which
Yeah.
I was thinking, I don't know if this is possible. For any people that know law, they can chime in possibly, but can he reopen this case?
Like reverse infringement.
Because I was trying to describe to Ray, like it seems like now there's a different case that can be made, you know, and if we get a new jury on it and we can, you know, vote against this,
I think
maybe reduce the amount of royalties. Even I don't want to say
think-
take away the
yeah.
royalties all the way, but
I think if he would have done it
70% 's a
sooner,
lot.
then maybe. But now that precedence has been set for so long, that's like hard to reverse something like that.
okay, I see what you're saying.
That's a good that's a
Like,
good
Because
point.
it's been so long. You
Ricky
know?
Martin's people might be like, well, look, he's living off this 70%.
Yeah.
If you change this now, you can't fuck with the way that people like exist and live currently.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
man.
those things come into play, or
But maybe the thing with the Mariah Carey suit, where the guy's bringing up a lawsuit 30 years later,
Oh, yeah,
maybe
you're right,
Cisco
you're right,
has
yeah,
a
yeah.
chance.
maybe
To bring
You're
it back
right.
in,
You're
yeah.
right. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I mean, I think he has a chance because it's still something that's existing. So he's still
Yeah.
paying those. That's still part of fucking. He partitioned off that, you know, the royalties for that song for this guy. So for sure, at any moment he can be like, you know, let's fucking go back to court and let's, you know,
I would.
And
it
maybe
costs money, obviously, but
the music industry has changed with the now extra revenues being brought in by streaming. So maybe he can make a case like, hey, this revenue stream wasn't there before.
yeah,
So
Boom, yeah,
let's
so this is
relook
not-
at
yeah.
it.
yeah.
But this Mariah Carey one, I don't think the guy has a leg to stand on.
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to do a cash grab. I hope.
What is this guy? What's his current position? You know,
What's he
like,
do? Yeah.
yeah. What is he doing? Where does
still
he
making
live?
music?
Is he on the streets? Like,
Honestly, I think when I listened to his version or his version, like as if it's,
Was it good?
it's just a whatever Christmas song.
Okay.
I feel like we've heard it. I feel like I've heard it like, you know, in the Coast, you know, Christmas rotation.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's been played before.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he has a leg to stand on. I really hope he doesn't get any money from
That would suck if he really doesn't have a leg to stand on. And we just don't know this right now. And we're like naively just fucking talking about it. It's
Give
so-
the man some money.
Oh,
I've been in the same
give him some
wheelchair.
money already.
Give him some-
Jesus. Now we're all like,
Oh, he wants for
gonna
Christmas
change
some
our
legs.
fucking.
I'm sorry, man.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh. But let us know. Take a look at the song. See what you guys think. Do you think does he have a leg to stand on?
Yeah. Look him up. See if he does.
Literally, does he like? Let us know.
But
I want to know where he stands.
from there, we'll head to our next break,
Yeah.
and we'll be right back. You guys ready to get back into the episode?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be talking about the drama between 50 Cent and Madonna.
50 Cent.
Woo!
Let's get into it. We might get a little heated. Maybe.
It might. I was trying to think up a 50 Cent joke like all morning, by the way. And I'm only saying this just because I never thought of one. And I kept like thinking like, I want to like use like, man, he's today he came up short, you know, like quarter cent, you know, or some things I couldn't. Nothing
He
worked.
give up a quarter short.
I just, man, I swear, I just had to do that, be honest.
I'm coming up with one where like basically 50 Cent lost 40% or what is it, 45%? I'm trying to think of like he lost 45 cents. The punchline I want to be is now he's only nickel back.
Oh, that's a work in progress.
Yeah.
That could end up working though.
That's what I want it to be. That's what
Yeah, that's good.
that's what I was trying to go with it, but
We'll figure that one out. We'll iron out those details. The deets.
unless you can come up with it. I gave you the roadmap. Now just
There you go.
follow.
Take
we
the
just need
joke.
some help here.
But yes, Madonna was posting some picture or has been posting going on
Yeah.
Yeah, Madonna, 63, posting on her Instagram a bunch of like really risque photos. This is like her thing though. She's
Yeah.
been doing this for a minute, you know?
She made headlines, what was it, maybe a couple weeks ago when she posted that weird like rant, like where she was kind of like posing, like she was kind of doing a video and she was doing like some facial expressions and people were like, "Hey, Madonna, what's up with you?" You know? So I don't know if it started then, but I know that's when I first took notice of it.
Mm.
And then so now she's
I didn't see
posting.
those.
I could check it out. It's really weird. It's really
She's
weird.
off her meds.
I wonder that'd be an interesting.
Is she on meds? I don't know.
They're all.
Assuming here. Yeah.
Everybody's on meds.
Yeah.
But yes, so the recent photos people are taking. Well, she posted.
Yeah.
She posted very heavily edited.
Oh, I think we're talking about the 50 Cent one first, right?
Yeah, so
The one where she had her legs like.
the first point was
Alright.
50 Cent's, that's the first argument of this whole conversation. 50 Cent posted on his Instagram, kind of like, not a hate, what would you call that? Anyways, he called her out.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
he called her out
He's
saying, hey,
making fun of her. Yeah.
so yeah, he's making fun of her. 'Cause
Yeah.
I guess he didn't really call her out. He said, at 63, somebody's got to tell her to chill out. Hopefully your kids didn't take these photos for you. Which is kind of funny too, because she's kind of like spread eagle. And another photo too. She's
put
got her tits hanging out.
Put a photo over here.
But now on to the other side of this news. She is heavily photoshopped, like heavily. These photos are so edited that she looks
They don't even
like
look.
60 years younger.
Well, that
No,
was.
she's 63. She looks 40 years younger.
She looks like a baby.
Baby.
Baby was trying to sell me crack.
Oh, God.
She looks at least 30 years younger.
There you go, there
Let's
you
go
go,
there.
yeah.
Let's go there.
But yeah, she does look funny because that's the joke that 50 Cent made, right? Like he puts the picture, shows the picture that she posts,
Yeah.
and then like various pictures after that of like an alien.
Yeah.
And that's
She did
exactly
have
what
these glasses on.
That's
She did
exactly
look
what I
like an
thought when I
alien.
first
Yeah.
saw it. Like she does like an alien.
Yeah, she did. She did. Because I think her, like, the way she was posing too, her, like,
Put her in a
neck
weird
went
angle
in
and-
and it just,
Yeah.
yeah. She ended up,
She had an alien shaped
she
head.
did. Yeah. And I
In
think
that
her
photo.
hair too, the way her braids were or whatever, they kind of just
Oh.
made her head pop more. And it just, yeah. So him putting, the aliens in there made it look really funny. But yeah, it's wild because from there, I ended up like stumbling upon some other information, and her fans were pretty upset that she's been photoshopping herself so much.
Oh, interesting.
It's really interesting. I thought it was interesting because I would think that her fans would be backing anything that she does, you know?
There's a point like where you can go too much with the editing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I think she did that
She
because she
crossed the
looks
line.
like I told you, she looked like Megan Fox in some of those pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. she
Her
really
face
does,
was
dude.
like, and seriously, one of them looked like a bad clip out someone did.
Yeah, it looked like a really bad Photoshop job.
The shadows were completely different, and
Yeah.
lighting was different. One was more cooler, the one that was more warmer. It was weird.
If she gets really deep into it, how far does she go? Like, does she eventually like just clip out an old picture of herself and place it on like her face or her head now?
Oh wow,
She goes that far.
I could see that too, man.
But
I can see why the fans would be upset about that. That's just like you
Yeah.
know, not everything you see online is like authentic. It's got a little bit of filtering, a little bit of editing to it. Even like whatever photos, even if we take and post photos, we like certain color film filters and shit like that. So we just do it too.
Yeah.
if you're watching the video on YouTube, I do edit the colors and everything.
Yeah, you color grade
I
things.
slim us out, and
But when you take it to that point of like where it's like really unnatural, then
Yeah.
it's like oof.
Yeah. I mean, because I think you noticed it too. The editing or the filter, whatever it is, totally like wipes out her cheekbones. And
Yeah,
she has
completely.
predominant cheekbones,
Yeah.
you know, you can always see them.
Like they disappeared.
They disappeared completely, dude. And
Yeah.
her face looks more slender, where she kind of has more of just a slightly whiter face, you know, compared to the photo at least. So it's just really fucking crazy, man.
you know what I wonder is Madonna's fan base. So a lot of the outrage culture, like we had talked about before, were like sometimes is a little too forgiving or a little bit too like they cheer them on too much. Basically, pat you on the back.
Cheerleading too much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheerleading. Yeah.
Yeah.
They pat you on the back for you mentioned pat you on the back for everything you do nowadays.
Yep.
And Madonna's fan base is a little bit older, so I imagine they're
Oh yeah, you're right.
so they're in a generation where like, hey, like this doesn't look right, and they're not going to just like let everything she does pass by. You know.
Sure.
That's for sure. Yeah, I didn't think about that part. Yeah.
You know what? I was just thinking about the fan base too. And I was also thinking, isn't it weird that she keeps focusing on the younger demographic, but not in the way that you would find like an artist trying to make music that just appeals to the younger demographic. She's literally just trying to fucking turn back time and look like she's fucking 20, you know? Yeah. Cher too. Cher was one of those women as well, you know, that would definitely try to pander towards like the younger, youthful, you know, I think they had younger men and things like that. I don't want to get into it. I don't really know the facts, but I was thinking too, it must be kind of weird because like that's like us liking AFI, you know, Davey, and like 30 years from now, he's trying to match what teeny boppers of, you know, 2035 are doing, you know, or whatever, you know, 2040, you know. And he's just out there still trying to look really young, but we're like, well, we grew up. Why don't you grow up with us?
Yeah.
You know, like chill out, Peter Pan.
It's kind of there's a point where like you can take cues, like people like continually update their fashion, update their looks.
That's one thing. Yeah. That's
But there's a point where it becomes like you're trying way too hard. Like I think we mentioned before, like that whole like that Steve Buscemi meme where he's like walking up with a backwards hat and a skateboard and he's like, hey kids. Like,
absolutely. There's always a tasteful way to like adopt new style.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But you know, her doing, I mean, the
Is she
manipulation.
just doing it bad?
I don't know.
Ooh, you might. I think you're right. I think like to the effect we were just mentioning, where like there you can tastefully touch up photos, you can tastefully like adjust your look.
Yeah.
But when you're trying, you end up looking too hard. Like you're like, oh well, you're really going for
you're
it.
really going for it. Yeah.
It's a weird conversation because then it gets into like the catfishing sort of conversation because seeing her online, we're looking at that. And then if I go to a live show, she's not going to look like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if I go to a meet and greet or something, she's not going to fucking look like that.
Yeah, that is like, and as a fan, like you can be. I mean, obviously, like it's not like you're, you know, picking her up on a Tinder profile or something like that. But like you,
Right.
as a fan, you can be a little bit like, whoa, what are you doing here? Like, why are you doing this? Like, you can be turned off
For sure.
And it sounds like her fans are turned off.
Yeah, and her fans probably still just love her the way she is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been thinking in my head. She doesn't really need to do anything other than just keep on singing.
Yeah.
You know, you just kind of, that's right. Like the idea, like she pioneered the idea of like, be who you are. Like she was like this
And
kind
maybe
of.
this is who she is, though.
Maybe.
Are we? Because there's got to be that idea of like, hey, she's just doing what she wants to do.
Yeah.
You do you, boo.
And that's
I don't. Yeah.
And we brought it up too. This is our culture right now, and people are always patting each other on the back, saying, you do you. What am I to say? So that's why it was kind of a funny thing where you have a few different sides that are looking at this. You got 50 Cent, who's more of an age aligned with her, not necessarily the same age, but closer
to her age.
Closer. And then you've got, which it's funny because when I was thinking about fans, I thought young people for some stupid reason.
I was thinking the same thing until you really just brought it up right now about her fan base. I'm like, they're from the 80s.
They have to, because I know some of my older cousins that are big fucking Madonna fans from back in the day, dude. They stayed consistent with being fucking fans,
My sister-in-law, she's a little bit older than me, and she's big Madonna fan.
Yeah.
So it's wild. So they just, they have an idea of her that it's much different from the idea that we have, And
it's crazy, like, to your point of the, like, do you, like, and who cares? I have, like, a kind of a pushback where, like, not a pushback, but the idea, like, be 100% you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that doesn't mean everybody else is going to accept that part of you. Like, and you have to be open. Because, like, I don't think 50 Cent was doing anything like super malicious.
Yeah.
Like, I know maybe some people threw out the misogynistic card.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was just poking fun at, her. And I feel like we do that as you're a celebrity, and not that you necessarily ask for it, but you're in the limelight and you're going to get made fun of.
Yeah.
And I think that just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
And, as long as you're not being like super violent or malicious with it, like if he would, 50 Cent didn't have a call to arms, be like,
joke's a joke.
Yeah.
Insult's an insult. It's up to you. With an insult, there's a line that is crossed, and I don't think he did cross that line. So
it didn't seem like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he seemed like he was just kind of, and he was very direct on what he was making fun of. Like, because she was wearing those glasses that looked like an alien. So, kind of compared her to an alien.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't like say like, Madonna, you're an old hag. Stop doing this.
He didn't. He didn't
attack her as a person.
Yeah.
He didn't try to break her down.
Yeah.
He just made a funny observation, I guess.
He made it funny.
He made it funny.
I don't know who will get that reference, but
it's an interesting thing, dude. I wonder if is there more that this is deeper, but posting nude photos or semi-nude photos, is there a message that's being sent, or is what's happening? And someone's even taking into consideration her age difference, 63, posting photos like that. A lot of other people might say this person's thirsty,
I don't know.
Or that's a thirst trap.
That's weird because like that's someone's body. They can do what they want with it. And then, but there is our own opinion of that. And then, everybody's fucking entitled to their own opinion.
I don't know. Because I think
cares, but
if I post something, if I ever did post anything, there's always intention, we always have an intention deep in our own minds.
Oh, yeah.
Whether, because if it's something that we chose to do and not like our, like our fucking managers and marketing team, if they have nothing to do with it and it's just me choosing to take some fucking risque photos, I probably want someone to see them, one specific person out there, or maybe a select group of people that I hope see it, that might be something. I don't know.
Yeah, there could be, you're right. It boils down to like what the intentions are. Like, are you putting it out there? Like, say, you thought you just looked good naked or something, so you just wanted to put it out there. Or say you put it out there because you thought you looked good naked, and 2, you wanted positive affirmation back.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a crazy like amount of, intentions that somebody could have with posting. So it's almost impossible. Yeah, it's almost impossible to know. That's why like with something like social media, like anything you put out there, you got to realize that everybody's going to receive it in their own way.
Yeah.
They could have with a comment section, you could have comments, So you have to realize that that's part of it. That's just part of the game. Like us posting this, on social media, YouTube, whatever you see.
We open ourselves up for whatever.
Yeah, we open ourselves up to criticism. People can be like, oh, these guys are stupid.
Yeah.
They can be like, oh, these guys are brilliant, or somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Brilliant idiots.
But I think that, this probably describes us a lot.
Yeah.
But I think my opinion falls to like, do whatever you want to do. Just be open to like the criticism that you're probably going to receive.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, if your if you're viewing content, don't let criticism be your first reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the case of like maybe 50 Cent, like don't let your criticism be your first reaction. But if that's where you end up, like, I mean, that's just where you end up.
Sure.
Like, yeah, let's, let everybody do what they want to do. But if, in that case, that means
You can do whatever you want to do.
criticism could be part of it. Yeah.
You know, one of the things that I ended up stumbling upon too was a photo of her and Kim K, and I think I showed you guys. But
Yeah, that was funny.
what I was thinking of right now is, I wonder if she's trying to break the internet.
Oh, she's just working the algorithm.
Yeah, she's using inspiration from Kim K, who once broke the fucking internet with her photo from Paper Magazine. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's like nude, but kind of covered up in a nice way. But her ass was
Classy.
just fucking hanging out. Classy.
The
Classy
side
was the
profile,
word.
right?
Yeah,
the magazine
side
cover.
profile,
Yeah.
Yep. And she had the fucking shelf out, and that whole thing broke the internet. That whole photo, that stream of photos during that fucking time, it just like.
I mean, because then I did see like her son made headlines too by wearing her tracksuit dress.
Oh, that's right. Just
that
recently.
she wore
Yeah.
to the Grammys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I think that maybe that estate is just trying to come back.
Maybe,
She's trying to get relevant.
You might have a point there where, like, if you just, like, get people talking about you, like, one, people probably gonna be like, oh, Madonna, it's gonna bring it back into their mind.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna go stream her.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about last episode, Kate Bush.
Yeah.
She was in Stranger Things. And I just read someone probably compiled it. Her streams went up 8,000%.
Oh shit!
God.
Hey,
So
shit, making money.
Yeah, that's so dope, dude.
So like something like Madonna, like posting these pictures, like people are talking about her, maybe
Yeah.
just ups her streams a little bit.
Yeah.
She's back in
Or
it.
ticket
Like,
sales, whatever.
yeah.
What's so sick is like Madonna's always seemed like the female Elvis to me. You ever get that?
That does make sense. Yeah.
Dude, for whatever reason, I
Yeah.
always have like this thing, like God, she just seems like that,
I think I picture you're right, like equating her to another artist. I would like put her in the camp of like MJ. Like I feel like she's like
Absolutely.
maybe like in that like
Back to back, yeah, for sure. Because I always just imagine like Michael Jackson wearing like what he did in Bad, like all the chains and stuff like that. And the same thing with her and her outfits, like just
what was that movie
Kinda,
she was in? The
Material? No.
was it Material
Material
Girl?
Girl? No. Was it?
I don't know.
That's a song, right?
I'm just picturing like the fishnet gloves
Yes,
and like her
yeah,
classic 80s
I love that
Madonna.
look. Love that look,
Yeah.
man.
Or lace gloves, no fishnet. I guess for fishnet.
They're like fishnet, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the cut off fishnet.
That's my Madonna.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Yeah, that's my Madonna for sure. For sure. I fucking love that style. That'd be funny if she was still owning that exact
Dude,
style.
that'd be
today,
awesome.
though.
That is it. That's our t-shirt, dude. We need the 80s Madonna and be like, make Madonna great again.
Wow.
And then I'll horribly Photoshop her old face onto it.
Her current face. Oh, dude.
But we'll put a pin in there. Right there.
Yeah.
We can go on forever. But let us know what you guys thought of 50 Cent. What do you think of Madonna's posts?
Yeah.
If you agree with
Does
ours.
it even matter? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
Strange noise.
I know. Yeah.
That was a strange noise. Yeah.
Oh, we're bringing it back. We started weird. Now we're losing it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we'll put a pin in it and we'll close it out there. Or close out this topic out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll close this out.
We'll just close it out.
I think the jury's out on this one. We're done. I think we're done with this for future.
We'll go into our next break. We need our music break first.
Let's
We
do
need
it.
to show you guys some new music or whatever music we're digging.
Yeah.
But from there, we'll head to our next break and we'll be right back. Get back into the episode or close out the episode?
Yeah.
Close it out. Yeah.
Close it out.
Yep. Thank you everybody for tuning into this episode. We had some
Appreciate you.
Yeah, we played some good music. If
Yeah.
you didn't listen to the Spotify version, please check out the Spotify version. Listen to all the good music we're digging for the week. Hopefully you'll think it's good. Throw it on your Soft Mosh playlist. But yeah, we had some good topics. Leave us your opinions on any of those topics. We really want to communicate with you guys, I want to get your side of the story.
Yep.
There's always two sides of the story. Yours and the right way, which is ours.
Yeah.
But yeah, chime in.
Yeah, let us know. But I guess that'll be all for this episode.
That's it.
man.
Call it quits on this one.
Yep.
We're done. We're tapped.
Nope. Calling it. We're just doing a farewell tour.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. And until next time, take care, everybody.
Peace.
Later.